Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. It's Sunday the 9th of May and it's grey and showery, but it is not cold. Yay! At last. I think we've got through the worst of the cold weather now. It was about 6.5 last night. It is about 16 degrees now, so I am going to be putting lots of things out in the garden today in between the showers. Okay, this is Rudbeckia All Sorts mix, and that was Ollie just going tearing by. And these really are needing to go out. Oh, you can see that this one is, I missed watering it, but it'll come back I think if I give it some more water. But the others are needing to go out. There's the odd little munch because of slugs in the grow house, and I'll probably find the slug if I look hard enough now, which for its penance will get fed to the chickens if it's small enough. Can you believe I got chickens, and one of the things I thought about chickens is, great, they'll eat slugs and that will help me in slug control in the garden. Does it? No. They certainly, when they're foraging, they dig up slug eggs and little slugs and they'll eat those, but anything bigger, you know, any of the bigger slugs, I don't blame them actually. They don't eat them. They absolutely don't eat them. So slugs still are a challenge for me. The girls help a bit. Obviously though, they're not in the grow house, so they don't catch them in the grow house, and it tends to be little ones in the grow house that I'll find hiding under these pots or whatever, and I have to say I do maybe call the girls over and give them a little morsel, which maybe you think sounds bad, but I do. Anyway, so I've got a pile of these Rudbeckia. We're on the 9th of May and I got down to 6 degrees last night, 6.5 degrees, and it's about 16 degrees at the moment, so these are going out. I've had actually other Rudbeckia out before this. These are fairly hardy, so I'm going to find a place for these, get them out, and I'll take you along with me. Look at that, a little cutie. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of things now, 3 things in fact. I'm going to give this a really good water. I'm going to scatter wool pellets around it, and then I'm going to put a protective cover around it so the chickens don't eat the leaves. It's never easy here because I let the girls free range. I've always got to protect things. It makes the garden a little bit more ugly than I would like, but I would rather have the plants out and protected and the chickens out enjoying themselves in the garden. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air. Okay, that's us done. We've got this not so pretty wire mesh around, or plastic mesh I should say, to protect the plants from the chickens. We've got some wool pellets down to protect the plants from the slugs, and we'll see how it goes. But when Rudbeckia grow, they're quite robust plants, so should be okay. Okay, in this trough I am going to plant out some of my celery. This is celery blush, which has a pink stem, and I think it will look stunning when it's fully grown. Look at that pesky little critter. Get off. So yeah, I'm going to put 5 in here, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, 6. And I'll have a look. I might just put something over these, if I've got some plastic bottles or whatever, just to protect them a little bit. But I think they should be okay now. They love nice moist soil, so they've got a nice moisture retentive compost in this trough. And yeah, let's see how we go.
Sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go.
There we go. Now I'm actually going to move this trough round to the other side of this bed, get it out the way of you know who, and yeah, that's where I grew. This is actually where I grew celery last year. I've replenished the compost a bit, and I've added some fertiliser. I've actually added some chicken pellets to it, and we'll see how it goes. I've got more celery, however. I've got 2 more blush, and I've got some more self-blanching variety that I'll get out as well. Okay, there they are, 6 celery blush, all cosy under some plastic bottle cloches, and hopefully will give me some lovely celery later in the year. Okay, these are zinnias. These are giant cactus mix. Maybe borderline early for them, but they've been in a grow house and doing quite well, so I thought I would pop them in. It's quite sheltered round here by the side of the house. So, we'll see.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
Right, so 5 in here, giant cactus mix. Fingers crossed they don't mind the weather, but it is going to be reasonably warm from now, considering what we have had. I'll give this a good old water now, and that should be them. Okay, in this trough I am going to put in some calendula. This is calendula art shades, and I grew this from safe seed from a couple of years ago actually. So I'll just pop some of these in. Let's see, maybe 5. And then what I will do is water it, put some wool pellets round, and then put a little barricade round so the chickens don't eat them. That is my pattern for planting.
Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. At up high, now we climb.
Right. Okay, 5 calendula art shades. Stage 1 in planting. Okay, here's another 4 celery. This is self-blanching, that have been planted out into their final growing position. And here's some more of the same. I've popped some lupins into this pot. This pot did have a dahlia that I didn't actually bring in over winter, and I just did a bit of a dig and it was rotten. So I have popped in some lupins into this pot now. In this hanging basket I've put some fuchsias and petunias. And over here, some more fuchsias. Oh, that was Quentin, the quail. And over here, we've got some more fuchsias as well. So I'm a bit windswept and interesting now. It is not the best of days, it has to be said. It's warm-ish, but it's quite blowy and quite showery as well. But I've managed to get quite a lot done in the garden, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the things that I've planted out will be okay. I think they will be, because it's actually going to be quite warm now, certainly for the foreseeable, where the weather reports are concerned. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks very much to all of you who have already subscribed to the channel. And to those who haven't subscribed, if you click that subscribe button, that just means it will let you keep in touch with what I'm doing on the channel. And if you click the bell, you'll be alerted anytime I post a new video. I think that's all from a windswept west of Scotland though. Thanks very much for watching. I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye.